Apothecary Diaries Season 2, Episode 3. Uh-oh, what happened this time? What manner of terrible, unspeakable accident? Oh yeah, we heard. Someone died of poison. It's very suspicious. But possible, but unlikely. A year-long bout of food poisoning? That is suspicious. I had really bad food poisoning once, so bad I was hallucinating, which made it worse because in my delirium, I was convinced that somebody was trying to kill me. So I was reluctant to even like call for help, so I was just stuck there. But that was, 2 or 3 days. It wasn't a year. If it's 2 or 3 days, that's the food. If it's a year, I mean, that's you. I had a crazy thought after working on the last episode. Maybe the girl who introduced Maomao to the cat, she might be a plant. There's something very suspicious about her. She very casually dropped that non sequitur about the smell. Hey, you guys know about that place over there? Doesn't that smell bad? Isn't that weird? She also conveniently caught the cat when Maomao was there, maybe knowing they would pass through, trying to ingratiate herself perhaps. I sort of am saying this in spite of myself because I feel like the show makes me suspicious to an unreasonable degree, but nevertheless. Episode 27, Corpse Fungus. Sounds like something Maomao would love. She's taking her reading really seriously. That's admirable and cute. So someone's dead and someone's missing? Sounds like something we should conjecture about. It's such a critical moment in her life. There she is! There's Maomao, also known as the dispenser of thieves or whatever. That's what the criminals were counting on. She can't keep it a secret forever. Given the recent carnival disaster, seems like some bad. Please take care of your children. Yeah, this reading arc also simultaneously happening. I want to know what the endgame is. It's spreading sort of like a virus. This is a very useful trend, maybe more useful than balsam nail polish. And then the emperor has a weapon or something. He can galvanize the women to his cause, or I'm not sure. There's something a little bit double-edged sword about it too, because, by the very same measure that you have access to their minds and to their information, you're creating a system by which other people can exploit information. Is it a library? Oh, a school. It's very noble. He's wanted this from the begining. It remains to be seen if this is like just for their benefit. Yeah, well, that was sort of extreme. What's your deal? You just like played your cards improperly. They wouldn't want it corrupted by servants. Did they even take their best lady exam? I'm a way better lady than them. Isn't that cute? The servants are reading now. Jinshi's afraid of the ladies. It's good marketing. Lure them in with food. And gambling psychology, she's way out of her time. I mean, he values her opinion, Maomao. No need to insult the man. Now you're speaking of her language. Speaking of bait, speaking of sprinkling in random rewards, Maomao sleeping on Jinshi's people skills moments before she falls into his trap. There's Oh, that was her. Oh, I remember that. This is a task related to the death. It just might. Yeah, right, exactly. You were gonna do it when you heard the word mushrooms. She's never been happier than mushroom hunting. Don't get kidnapped this time. She's gonna get kidnapped and move 50 meters again. Uh-oh. Maybe you're gonna find a mushroom in the worst possible way.
漏れた汚水が栄養になってキノコがよく育ってるのかな。
Oh, is that what it is? There's so much going on, I feel a little bit like overwhelmed. It's hard to keep track of what we're even working on. Maomao is hunting for mushrooms right now for Jinshi, who definitely has an ulterior motive here. Maybe learning a thing or two from Lacan about, positioning people through side quests. Then you have somebody who disappeared, and you have somebody who died from food poisoning. And then like the smell from the waterway that flows into the west. Because the name of the episode is Corpse Fungus, I was expecting her to stumble across corpse mushrooms, which I guess is still a possibility. Maybe that's the stink in the waterways. Can't be coming here like that. This is a place for ladies. Wow. The whole forest. Morning. They're in morning. Okay. It's good that she's finally being told what's going on.
交換の娘だったの。ここ1年体調を崩して部屋にこもりきりだったのだけど。
Maomao, does this ring any bells? I mean, maybe in like the old days that happened, but
実家に帰ればよかったのに。
珍しいですね。本ニャン様がそこまで言うなんて。
Hongnang also softer than usual. Maybe a friend.
他の妃や女官への嫉妬が激しくて、中傷したり。
Oh, not a friend.
姫を身ごもった玉葉様が毒を盛られたのは。
She was a suspect.
何か証拠でもございまして。結局。
She sure seems pleasant.
こうなってほっとしてしまったの。
Okay, not a friend, for sure.
本ニャン様からすれば、それが本音だよな。
Felt like it.
食中毒を起こしたらしくて、そのまま。
Right, this is weird. Right, and this is the reason. There it is. And he prioritized that above all your other duties, so.
腹の内がバレたら、今後の信頼関係に影響するだろうが。しかし、玉葉様は犯人ではないだろう。
I'd be very surprised if she was.
毒殺なんて手間がかかるし、中級妃を失脚させる方法はいくらでもある。他の侍女たちはその手の暗躍には向かない。
It also could be dispensing with the evidence.
毒キノコ探しを頼む体でこちらの反応を見ていたのだとしたら、
Is that
都合
it?
どころか関心さえしてしまう。
I don't think he would suspect Maomao.
ジン妃の次女だよな。何かにかぶれたのか。
Oh, that's
でも
odd.
今の傷を。
That's evidence of something. Why is her face covered? Oh, what is happening? What are you doing? What the hell? She's not happy. She also appears to be ill. She has some sort of affliction. That is not food poisoning. That does not look like... I mean, I don't know that much about food poisoning. I think we have another suspect.
なるほど。
You
見え
do.
てきた。
Uh-huh.
ジン氏様の探したかったものが。
The poison that gave people the rash. But that's not mushrooms. This is maybe some sort of like virus or bacteria? Something that would come from a corpse? Maomao taking precautions now.
裕福な商家の娘で気立てがよく、帝がネアを訪れることもあった
Oh
そう
wow.
だ。
What made her low ranking?
しかし、おととし
I
の
guess
ち
her
ょ
ranking
うど今
plummeted
頃。
when affliction, skin affliction. Skin stuff is bad, man. It's bad.
ではなぜ、その下級妃がジン妃の葬儀であんなことをしたのか。答えは簡
She
単。
blamed her for it.
病
Yeah.
の原因がジン妃にあると考えていたからだ。
There might be more to it though, also.
見つけた。
Okay, so what is that? It's a dangerous fungus. This is a real thing? This is out there in the world? I think you need more than like a bandana on your mouth, maybe. I don't think I've ever seen anything that looks like that.
発生自体珍しいのですが、
Thank God for the first part.
触れるだけでも毒性を吐き、それ以上近
Don't
づかないでく
do
ださい。
that. Yeah.
ジン妃やソン妃のようにこうなりますよ。
Maomao got it. Is she testing it?
昔親父と薬草を。
Oh, it's a scar. Wow.
その包帯の下にもまだ跡が。
いえ、他は私がやった実験の後です。
She probably would have used the mushroom even if she knew what it was.
なんだ趣味とは。
She's very open about that.
葬儀で見たジン妃の遺体は肌がただれ、髪が抜けていました。
But like, wait, it's still suspicious, right? I mean, I don't know anything about this mushroom, but are the negative effects from exposure permanent? I mean, you'd figure if they survived, they'd get better. But then again, this is the world where they continuously apply letodendron makeup despite their bodies falling apart. Who knows? They were probably using it as deodorant or something.
この毒の出所を探しておられたのでは？
That actually, in hindsight, looks a little bit irresponsible and neglectful. I guess you trust in Maomao that she knows what it is and takes precautions, but isn't it a little bit cruel to send her out looking for something life-threatening with no information or warning?
2年前、孫妃が突然謎の病にかかり、毒物が原因だと疑われた。その犯人と噂されていたのが
人妃
So Sun contracted it first? Maybe she was using it as a tool to destroy other people, other concubines.
ジン
Oops.
ヒにも孫妃と同じ症状が現れた。
Could be revenge or could be a
同じ
mistake.
毒を誰かに盛ろうとして誤って触れてしまったんだろう。
Assuming she was the
それ
one.
からのジンヒは人が変わったように気落ちしてな。
I mean, yeah. Disfiguring illnesses and disabilities, they're hard to overcome.
もともと気ぐらいの高い奇
Yeah,
跡
yeah,
だ。
especially for someone proud.
耐えきれず毒を含んで自殺した。
Okay.
というのが
A lot of question marks. It is plausible. Plausible is not the same thing as true.
このキノコは食べることで腹痛や嘔吐、しびれを引き起こします。
But maybe not skin.
口の中には炎症も起こりますが、顔にまで広がるとは聞
Right.
いた
It's
こ
a
と
different
があり
thing.
ま
She,
せん。
it was applied to her.
直接毒キノコをこすりつけたような。引き換え、手は綺麗なままだ
Someone
った
did that
た
to
だ
her.
れていたのは
Maybe they replaced it with her makeup or something.
お
Are you
言い
conjecturing
たい
right
こと
now?
があるなら言ってみろ。
Conjecture, damn it. You're getting too close again.
力があって口の硬い宦官を数名化してください。
That's who would that be?
何を調べるつもりなのでしょう、シャオマは。
It would be on someone else's hands, right?
だが、ああい
Well,
う
not if they
時
took
の薬
precautions. I don't
は
know.
あとは証拠を探すだけだ。
She's fine conjecturing, but I think her conscience doesn't want her to implicate anyone or affect anyone's lives. She's shown herself to be very cognizant of the danger of that. It's really cool now that some time has passed to look at Maomao and compare what she says about herself and what she thinks versus what she actually is and what she does, who she is indeed. And the real Maomao is fine with self-sacrifice. If she feels like there's something really dangerous or terrible going on, she will throw herself under the bus in service to others. She's much more reluctant to cause harm to anyone else or to put them in the line of fire or to compromise other people's lives, even people she thinks are guilty. She's very, very aware, I think, of the power of words in shaping other people's lives and the complexity of people's stories, so that even knowing someone did something wrong, you feel really weird about impacting their life in a way that could be negative for them. She may already have her suspicions about who did this. In fact, I'm pretty sure she does. She knows exactly what she's investigating.
ここを掘っていただけますか。
わかりました。
I think I know what we might find here. Maybe give them a heads up, give them a little warning. Here's the smell. Does it go into the waterways? And, ugh. Who is it? Can we identify them based on the jewelry?
殺害か事故かは分かりませんが、1年前に死んでいたのでしょう。
What? I thought she just died.
病に伏せったあたりか。
はい。本物は林に
The
埋めら
real
れ
concubine
別
Jin?
人がなりすましていたのだと思います。
How did you figure this out?
行方不明の女官をご存知ですか？
Oh, that's where it connects.
人妃とよく似ているのでは？聞き込みをしたところ、背格好もよく似ているとか。
Who would have that information? Did she ask the emperor?
ジン妃の次女と共謀していたと。
おそらく。詳しい事情は分かりませんが。
I feel like this just raises more questions. Yeah, you're right to be a little bit
勝手
frustrated.
な憶測ならある。
Do it!
実際、タオはひどく当たられていたらしい。それで、
So we
いさ
kill
かいとな
Jin
ったのか、事件か事故
and we
か。
replace her.
次女たちは保身とタオへの同情からか、
You gotta do this for us, Tao.
結婚話が進むにつれて身代わりを続けることは不可能になっていく。
Oh, so maybe they poisoned her so that she couldn't get married? Yikes, that's awful. You gotta keep this illusion.
や
Tao
め
just
よ
the victim in all this.
動機なんてお偉いさんが勝手
Yeah,
に
she
つ
wouldn't
け
say
ればい
this.
い。
しかし、なぜ遺体の埋まっている場所が分かったん
Mushrooms.
だ？
証拠が残っていましたので。
証拠？
キノコです。
The tone change.
通りで独特な風習がしていた
So it
は
was
ず
a
です。
corpse after all.
まさか死体の上でキノコ観察を楽しんでいたとは。
You let yourself go a little bit too much there.
死体に生えるキノコがか？
そんな冬中華草のようなキノコは見つかっていません。
It's hard not for you to explain, but
なら冬人花草かと。
没収だ！
no, I mean, let her use them, whatever. That's her payment. There's still one mushroom left, at least. Why should she be punished because you can't understand her world? As long as it's not harming anyone. This is one of the frustrations I have with life, and I'm dealing with this. And then, like, ultimately, as much as I get angry about it, I realize I just have to take responsibility for it. And there's just no reason to waste any energy being angry about it, because on some level, I knew what I was doing and chose it. And this is the fact that, like, if there's something about your life that's unorthodox, you're just gonna encounter difficulty with it. It's gonna be running against the grain. People are not gonna understand it. When you need something for normal society, it will often not go smoothly. I say this as someone who is recently dealing dealing with officially immigrating to a new country and getting married in said country and buying property in said country, all while being a freelancer and trying to move money around and stuff. It's just people do not understand. They don't understand your life. The system was not built for you, but then like you purposely decided to live outside the system. So, you know, that's just the price you pay. Maomao is different. People are not going to understand her fungus obsessions. They're going to confiscate her mushrooms. They are wrong. We know they're wrong, but what are you going to do? I feel your pain, Maomao. But you got this one mushroom at least. All hope is not lost. A light in the darkness. Does this give you an idea?
死体から生えるキノコか。
Whatever inspiration you can use, you
あ
take.
るとすれば、どんな姿で、
Uh,
どんな紅葉があるのだろ
are we back to like the resurrecting the dead thing again? Is there some more to Maomao's backstory we don't know about? What was that? There's more to unpack about her history? Who is the dead person that she wants to resurrect? All right, this is a lot. I mean, my experience with Apothecary Diaries leads me to believe, even though this was a cool little vignette on its own, it was an interesting story, there's an extra little detail here somewhere that makes this connect to a broader thing that is going to be critically relevant for someone's life and some plot. Maybe still to kill Jinshi or the Emperor. People are plotting out there. How's the plotting? How did, I forgot her name, the girl who introduced Maomao to the cat. She knew about this. She was hinting at it. She brought this up completely out of the blue, and it probably relates to the water somehow. The craziest thing I could think of there, though I don't think this is really what's going to happen, is something like Batman Begins with affecting the water supply with some sort of toxin. I mean, that definitely would do some damage to the kingdom.